Hello, traders. Welcome to the stream.
It's time for Power Hour.
We have less than 60 minutes till the daily closes across all of crypto, and another day, another test, and another failed attempt from buyers to capture levels where we would want to be, which is above 64.9. Below the 200-day simple moving average again, below 63.588. But intraday, we did see the highest level since August 25th, so going on 1 month highs. So you'd have to say pretty impossible if you wanted to like go long right now. Impossible to like manage risk appropriately, like how you strategizing stop losses. Upside potential could be like none, right? If they can't break the level. So you're always looking to long at supports. If you're up against resistance, it's harder to know what your upside potential would be if the back test succeeded. Or I guess, here it's like, all right, from 58.4, well, the upside was to where it is right now. This is around, this is it. So remember, up 22% in 2 weeks on Bitcoin. I guess the good thing is, you would think on the 4 hour, just looking at it, for 4 days now, failure to really break through the level, but we could just be witnessing absorption of remaining supply here, or we could just be getting ready to mark down. Wherever the markdown concludes, we're just looking for a higher low than 57.5, and then we'd be fine. So that's where we're at right now. No breakouts. God, we got Amber Alerts going on. Yeah, so no real change from yesterday. Yesterday was the highest daily candle close since August 25th. We got it, man. Highest weekly close since August 19th. Nothing to write home about, nothing crazy. But remember, it was that bullish back test. Yeah, I don't know, man. New set. Songs may not be very good. I don't know. Keeping it real quiet. But yeah, I wasn't able to be here literally for the close, so that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, flat for days now, but hopefully absorbing remaining supply. And once the supply is hopefully completely absorbed, $69,000. That's what we're hoping for. But that's what we're hoping is going on right now. Yeah, the longer they keep testing this level and the price stays propped up near it, at it, I think probably the better it is. I mean, if you're failing to break levels a couple times, it should be time to mark down, right? Yeah, I mean, probably get some resolution soon. If they're really just unable to break it and the buyers are going to relent and the sellers are going to take over, we'll probably be going to 60K soon. But hey, no markdowns yet, so we're all right. Okay, I wish there was more to really discuss on Bitcoin. It's not much change from yesterday, right? Or the day before, or day before. So, okay, let's look at the Bitstamp chart, the channel. Sorry, I'm wiped out, man. Had a training session today. I'm just dead, dude. Same 200. Very close to that supply line of the channel. Goes back to March. We really want to see 65K be recaptured convincingly. High volume, big candle. That would be really nice. Then all of a sudden we have maybe a confirmed double bottom. Because if you had a potential double bottom, this would be the confirmation line, 65K. Break that, 69K, 72K, then 74K. Those would be your last levels of adversity. That's where there could be supply. So yeah, just spinning our wheels on Bitcoin after a 22% in 2 weeks. Okay, we look at Bitcoin market cap, the Bitcoin dominance chart. I imagine will be down today for sure, right? Yeah. I mean, it's altcoins. Actually, some altcoins doing pretty well today. Ethereum being one of them. BNB being spectacular today, no longer making lower highs. That is something that we've been waiting for and you needed. That bodes really well for that asset, that crypto. So, you know, breaking below 57.5 cents or percent, excuse me. Sorry again, brain is jello right now. Sorry, dude. Long day. But yeah, I mean, you can't say some altcoins aren't showing some really promising bottoming bases. The momentum shifting structures are there. They've matured. You got springs, back test to springs. You got to scan a little bit. But
Saving up to join your Discord.
Man.
Meantime, here is my small token. Thank you.
Is that a joint?
Angry Abuelo, thank you so much for the 420 contribution. Thank you for the consideration, man. Really, I mean, like, you know, it's all voluntary. There are trade setups. There's access to many different charts I post, and you get pinged on major developments across multiple markets. You get access to the premium Discord chat and all that. I mean, there's a lot of value in the Citadel/Patreon. And that is the single best way to support this 100% crowdsourced community. So just letting you know. So thank you for considering that, man. Got a bunch of very satisfied members that have been members for years because they know the value's there and they know what they're supporting. So thanks, man. Anyway, Bitcoin dominance rolling over some, and that makes sense. Again, with these altcoins doing what they're doing. It's kind of interesting and kind of a little exciting, okay? Because it's like it's been a desert of opportunity, meaning no opportunity in the desert. There have been mirages occasionally, but nothing real. But now it seems what we maybe have found an oasis of bottoming structures on S coins, Beanie Babies, okay? So Bitcoin futures, check it out, you know, just looking at them, man, just getting out of the way. Still great, you know. Engulfed previous candle. What? Yeah. So I think like anything above 57.6, you can be long and strong for all-time highs. Don't think there's any other way to play it. Seasonality. You gotta. I mean, it's like sometimes it's worth it, you know, to take a chance and to own an asset. For 6 months of consolidation like this, very controlled. But remember what was going on before this long control consolidation structure. You know, 364% rally off the lows. So this is pretty tight consolidation, very well respected levels. And again, when you recapture a key level and then you regard it as support, then you bullishly engulf and you recapture the 200-day simple moving average. Those are some really good things. So optimistic on Bitcoin until 57.6 is taken out by sellers. That's my stance on it. It's going to stay that way. Okay, Bitcoin market cap, and then we'll move on to the altcoins. Up against that 200 like spot price, but above 1.212 trillion, which is really good. And you want some sort of double bottom confirmation, you got to break 1.28 trillion, which would happen if they broke 65K on Bitcoin. So, okay, cool. Not much changed. Sitting sideways, Paul Wallen. Few days now.
Since we started out on BitConf, let's go further into crypto.
All right, Vitalik, doing things. Working on a bullish engulfing candle, going for the highest daily candle close since August 26th. So not quite 1 month highs soon, but very close. And you just got an M shape that in the end, dang man, it was perfect, right? A 113 from A to C, making it valid there. 200% retrace can flute with an 88% retrace. That's solid. I mean, that is a freaking nice M shape, actually. You just never got a very well-defined type 2 return or any type 2 return at all. But neither did you get one right here either before Moon, man. And that was identified in the 4-hour, 12-hour. So maybe you get the same type of price action. I mean, 2,900 to 3K seems very possible, unless Bitcoin just rugs and becomes volatile. Because, you know, if altcoins are holding on, they're bottoming out, they're rallying, and Bitcoin's going flat like this, the kryptonite of this entire market would be volatility on Bitcoin. Negative volatility would really F these altcoins up. So We're just praying for no like massive drawdown on Bitcoin. Just kind of keep doing what you're doing, man. If the price stays sideways and elevated up against the resistance, then altcoins are able to continue to develop these bottoming structures and maybe start separating from key levels, which is really good. So nice on Ethereum. BNB though, way more special because no longer lower highs. Going for the highest daily candle close since June 16th, taking out a peak from July 21st, peak from August 23rd. Now we're in September 23rd, and you gotta love it, man. You gotta really admire that break, hook, and go. It was identified the day of, right? You break, you hook, which is a back test of the recapturing, and then the go, which is the engulfing candle. Your strongest form of confirmation you could really ever get. And look at you now. I love it. Approaching very key levels, man. Like, this is not a joke. 621, 638. There's probably gonna be supply there, so it might take a while to absorb it. Like just like Bitcoin, if we're identifying possibly the absorption of remaining supply here, you might have that same type of behavior on BNB, even if things are great. This is definitely a level where some market participants might be selling, taking some profit after the break hook and go, after the recapturing level. This is like the lower risk side of things, easy to manage risk optimally, right? Max upside potential if it succeeds, and you're nearing the complete succession of a range trade, right? So yeah, approaching some levels where you might stop running and do some tests for a while. So we'll see. Keep our eye on it. 100%. Great stuff on BNB. Solana, flat. No big deal. I mean, it caught its bids a few days ago. And can't be worried about it. You'd just be long and strong on this, right? You'd have been as close to 130 entry as possible. And you're just holding it now. And you're up on your trade, but you're just waiting for it to fail. Put in the lowest high and collapse. And your stop loss gets triggered. Or you're just waiting for 190, really. And possibly beyond. That's it. That's all you can do. You know, nothing going on today, but that's fine. This is not gonna resolve itself in a day, but still great because we had a high quality spring back test by the book, and that's all we need. It would just be really nice now to see the recapturing of the 200-day simple moving average. It'd be impeccable if buyers could recapture 162.50 or so. That made me feel a lot better about this, but for now, you're okay. Just hang tight, man, and you're long. That's it. That's Solana, man. Hype in the chat.
Gentlemen in the mix.
But dude, what about XRP? Whatever, dude. Cool, dude. I don't know. I just don't really have many things to say about XRP. Because with my money, I'm probably putting it into some lower cap S coin with an impeccable setup, or it's in Solana, or it's in BNB, or in Bitcoin. So it's just like with finite capital, I'm just not really looking to put my money into XRP based on its historical performance for the past 7+ years. I mean, of course it could rally, but do you think that XRP is gonna rally and the other altcoins aren't? Do you think XRP is gonna rally and Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB, and Solana aren't? Like, they're going to. That would be just a congratulations on XRP just being one of the ships that rises with the tide, right? The tide being Bitcoin. So I'm just looking for better, like way more recognizable, way more reliable structures. But hey, man, they did the spring. They kind of did the back test of spring here. So I'm not going to say it can't go up. It definitely could. Just, when higher high? I don't know. Last time we had a higher high was July 2023. That's not really that great, man. It'll go up if Bitcoin and all the others go up too. So, okay. I have in the chat for that. Let's take a look at Lind, Aave. Holy crap, man. What's fascinating is how it all started. The M shape at key inflection point where you had optimum entry, right? Optimum risk management. Little did we know that, little do you know, right, that it turns into the whole cycle reverse. And you just, they held it, and there was still just more than before, and then you broke out, and now today seeing the highest price since April of 2022. So we're talking multi-year highs on Lind. Can't say that about almost any other crypto. Heck, you know what? From your highest high to your lowest low, getting very close to a 23% retrace. If they ever broke that 23% retrace, chat, 284 would be your target, or at least 260 because of that swing high there. But if you're talking about a 38% retrace, which is the beginning of the golden zone, the common retrace zone, 284 all the way up to 430, which that's a great level. Yeah. Okay, some serious stuff going on Lind. Composite man likes it. But yeah, so what I was talking about earlier about like, hey man, you know, you're not gonna, you wouldn't buy XRP, maybe, probably not, but you would maybe buy like some sort of lesser than S coins that are showing some good, really solid structures for reversal. And it's like, yeah, why not? I mean, like, let's just, for instance, look at GRT up almost 9% today. Look at this effing falling wedge, breakout, back test a breakout, and now you're going. That's what they did. They broke out of the wedge, they back tested it, and then they engulfed. They're engulfing today. And you were just up against this extremely important level of inflection where if they do break this, if they break 17.39 cents, which are currently trading above marginally, if they break that, the target is about 23 cents. What's that mean? That means there is about 32% upside on GRT with, you know, a confirmation low and a wedge breakout. You know, it's almost like, okay, we got a double bottom breakout. You'll have a confirmed double bottom once they break this 18-cent level. So it's pretty spectacular here. Oops. Yeah, that's juicy, man. Just saying. All right, cool. I mean, you got things like hot and whatever, but cool bottom. I mean, like, it may fail, but it's just cool to see after a long extended drawdown downtrend, the momentum's being recaptured by the buyers. Key level 1.5 tenths of 1 cent being, you know, like recaptured and then confirmed as support, which is a spring back test, which is good. What about, oh my God, IMX, bro? Like that, what they did here was solid. Like the key level, $2. I'm sorry, 120, not $2, 120. They recaptured it, right? They put in a higher low. That right shoulder was proportionate to the left shoulder. Same type of price action at this level. And then this big engulfing candle on the 17th. And looks just been running ever since and going for the highest daily candle close since June 12th. Testing that 200 simple moving average for the first time since May 30th. I mean, just pretty nice, man. That's like, holy crap. It's not the only one, man. I'm out there. I mean, look at like something like Ontology. It's a scam coin. These are scam coins, dude. They're beanie babies, whatever. But okay. No way to measure the value of an asset outside of Fibonacci retraces and how the price action correlates to key levels from history. Okay, well, this is some pretty favorable price action correlation to a key level. Wouldn't you say, back from November of 2022, where you low the lowest low, and all of a sudden a higher low comes in. Wow, first time we saw a higher low since maybe April 4th at the basement. And now they're trying to absorb supply, this 21 cent level. If they ever break it, 30-cent target. So, wow, all of a sudden, it's your Forrest Gump, dude.
And then, just like that,
some S coins starting to look really interesting again. Just looking at random ones. OP, you know, we looked at this one yesterday, requested it. I mean, spectacular price action. And the context is perfect, right? Completed M shape, and then your structure develops. That's what you're looking for. That's the golden ticket, man. So down the day, but whatever. Just had a great few days after that spring back test at 140. Look at this Raven here, dude. Send a Raven because, and it may fail, you know, whatever. I think you cut your losses around 1.5 cents or so, but look at this level. We had a very successful trade setup on Raven back in February. Okay. Witnessed the favorable price action correlation to the bottom of the range, and they violated, you know, a lower high. But look, they're trying to shift momentum back into the hands of the buyers. And I see some local price action that's good. But you're above 1.7 cents. And being above 1.7 cents is spectacular because that is the absolute bottom of this range. So that means absolutely you are dealing with the lowest risk area you could dream of on a range bound trade. This is it. There's nothing better than this. So it could fail, but if it failed, that means you would take on the absolute minimal losses you could ever take on a trade. That's what makes this so compelling. And if it succeeded, though, like on the other side of the coin, if it succeeded, you have the absolute maximum upside potential to the top of the range. So this is the type of stuff, whether it's crypto, equities, commodities, currencies, this is the way you're trying to trade ranges. Raven looks really good. And it's like not even the first time, man. I'll just show you real quick if you want to see it. Okay, same type of behavior, right? Same, okay, wow. This was back literally freaking February 12th, 2 days before Valentine's Day. Raven became our Valentine. The bottom of the range, positive price action correlate, recapturing it. And it's just like, that's it. That's the event that occurred where you're able to set up that stop just below that formal bullish back test and let it ride. And it hit both targets, obviously exceeded the crypto. Welcome to it. But then it fell below the old stop loss after the trade concluded. And it's like, here we are. We're back at the spot. So why not again? Definitely makes sense to give it another shot because we get the exact same type of price action like we would have received a multitude of times. I mean, it was in June of 2022 we got crazy price action like that. It was in January 2023 we got crazy price action like that. And then again, it was like February. And here we are again, September 2024. It's just like, all right. It's a compelling argument. That's all I'm going for, man. I'm not trying to act like I know if this is going to play out, but I do know that I would lose the least amount and I would make the maximum amount if this trade succeeded. Okay. Just say it, man. Educational stuff is really good. This is good stuff, man. Have your alert set up on it. Y'all got something to say? I mean, chat, really?
ANKR is looking tasty.
S-Coin Wrangler, thanks for the 2062. Sure, we can take Gander right now. Now, dude. Okay. Instant service. But dude, it was going to be Anchor. Yeah, dude. Yep. Yes, sir. Anchor, the same type of M shape. Bullish shark pattern. 1618. Confluent with an 886. I freaking love it. Confirmation lows. Anything above 2.5 cents. 4.1 to 4.2 cent target. Yep. It's spectacular. Right? Anything above this level here. Like the moment it was recaptured is the moment one could be long on this asset and have a strategic stop loss set up in case it failed. Minimal losses, max upside. So yes. Wish there was more I could do. It's great, man. Up here, that's your target. 4.1, 4.2 cents. Above that, 5.3, 5.8 cents. Yeah, there are some levels, above that, 7.7, 8.3 cents. So yeah, value perceived area at the basement for sure.
Educational target, bullseye, hit. Thanks Mitch and Hype in the chat.
Andrew, too, thank you for the $5 super chat. Much love. Yes, this is a dream. Now, what will be the most dreamy ever on Anchor? I'm just saying this is happening, but man, if you could actually get some sort of like discernible back test like that, oh, dude, it would be even better than it is now because they just kind of like recaptured it. And you don't really see on the chart that it's been reconfirmed as support after being violated. So kind of, but not really. So if you get that, and then it would be like, oh, momentum shifting structure for sure. It'd be like, oh yeah, a really strong higher low at the bottom of this range. That would be the best. And the only way you're probably going to get that is if Bitcoin draws down here. Yeah. Which it could. You're not above resistance. You are at resistance. You're just below the zone, right? So Could be max downside on Bitcoin if they roll this thing over, but they haven't yet, which is kind of really nice. So Best Walker thinks Anchor doing things for sure. Not the only one, by the way. You want something even prettier than this, which
JWN
is
weekly old
really
data
hard to do.
please. Breaking 25 years level. Thanks man.
Dang G-Dog. Thanks to 20, man. JWN. We will look. Absolutely, man. Thank you. I just want to look real quick at storage, because storage is even prettier than Anchor. I mean, look how impeccable this is. You can't even make this up. Like M shape, 1618886. You know, if you extended this down, you'd get a 1618 at the August 5th low. It's fantastic, man. I mean, just buy the book, perfect. Love how they recaptured all these different areas of inflection. I mean, this is just steel wall, and at these steel walls, at these completion zones of these harmonics, look at that, the momentum shift. It's so symmetrical, so proportionate. Neckline's kind of effed, but dude, I'm good. If this thing is above 35, this is a formal trade setup, by the way. This is very easy. It's been very easy. So like you're just waiting on it to get stopped out, or you're waiting for probably 69 to 75 cents at this point. This is great, dude. Look at the weekly on it, man. Forget all how beautiful it is there. It's just, wait, what? Yeah, you take out some of the noise and you just see the history of this level and what happens, dude. You kidding me? This is like a no-brainer. This is like, yeah, I would own storage over XRP right now, because this is so familiar to me, and should be to you at this point. You know, 7 years streaming, my God, how many have we seen that look like, and they end up just going insane. So storage is a no-brainer long, with max upside, 75 cents on the weekly. I think would probably be a really good target. If they ever broke it, mother of God, dude, we're going for $1. That means over doubling from here. Crazy, man. I mean, it's just so textbook. It's mouth watering. Unbelievable. And all I can do is just go live and show you. It's like, hey, man, I can't do anything else besides present you the argument that is so impeccable. I mean, just think about it. It goes 75 cents from here, virtually almost doubles, right? It goes up 86%. What if you're 2-time levered on storage? 160+% gains for the target one. Dang, man. No, I don't hate XRP. It's just a really garbage asset for a swing trader, and that's based on historical evidence, not opinions. But yeah, we already looked at XRP anyway. So it's so crazy. It's like I'm looking at storage, this impeccable technical setup, and then someone's just like, look at XRP because you hate it. And it's like, how does that work? I mean, like, this is not like a crypto friendly stream. This is a technical friendly stream. We're just looking for the best setups, and XRP is one of the worst assets in crypto for like swing trading. Again, based on history. Okay, we're at the Jesus levels, dude. Okay, storage at Jesus levels. I'm gonna own storage over XRP. And it's like, yeah, no one hates XRP. It's just a garbage performer. It just doesn't perform well. And like, you're delusional and indoctrinated if you think that somehow XRP is a good performer. Like, in what world are you living in? You live in a Rudy Poo, la la, stupid world. It's not a good performer. It hasn't been. Stop lying to yourself. So anyway, I started blasting. Okay, I mean, even things like loop ring at this point are starting to look really interesting, because I mean, it's like, yeah, kind of garbage, not really showing a great structure, but dude, you can't tell me you're not at some sort of like really key level. And if they recapture 12.59 cents, it's straight shot to 17.6 cents. So it's just all about like, they're holding it, man, once and now kind of twice. If you get any sort of like break above this level, then it's like all of a sudden, wow, we got like 37% upside on loop ring if they really successfully defend this for a second time. And you get it normally after the second successful test. you get a more pronounced rally, and that would be that 37% run to the next level, big level. You know, stuff like hot, you know, wow, dude, holy crap. Like
Hex on
Momo
Pulse
shift,
Chain is up 100%
spring
in a
back
month.
test.
Check
Give me a break.
HEXWPLS.
Oh yeah, how many times did it rug pull everyone again? See, y'all don't like start tipping for Hex until it does stuff again. I mean, it's just ridiculous, dude. You got rugged. Y'all got rugged. Yeah, dude. I don't think so. Like, I really just, no. Yeah, Hex down 98%. Wow, dude. Here's your total, by the way. I forgot. We didn't look at total.
I like turtles.
Okay, so going for the highest daily candle close since August 25th. You could probably thank Ethereum for that. BNB running the show. But look at that test we got today of 2.216 trillion. Very, very real level, man. Candle high close back from April 13th, 2021. That's a big deal. And it's a swing low from October 2021. Yeah, that's the level, man. I like how the equidistant trend line is being regarded as support now. But yeah, you can see just so much adversity ahead of you. The 200-day moving average, the top of the channel, the top of the inflection zone at 2.3 trillion. That is just so much, man. You got to get through. But man, again, breaking this $2.23 trillion level would be like a confirmed double bottom breakout. That'd be wild, man. No, like 99% of the cryptos since Hex rug pulled and then like started. Oh, okay, Richard Schuler like did a new coin. He's like, this is the real Hex on a real exchange, dude. After I rug pulled all of y'all, here's the new one. No, like 99% of the cryptos didn't do that. He did that, and that's like what makes us want nothing to do with that crap. It's just it's trap. And the dude's like hiding somewhere in Europe. Like, okay, don't want to get extradited. It's like weird, dude. Like I just don't want anything to do with that crap in my life. Okay. I don't know why you would, but you like his personality. Yeah, dude, he's a you know, got a real good way of talking. Okay. Just done with that crap, man. I don't know how anyone's not done with that crap at this point. You're crazy. Okay, Judah, we'll get to it for continuity's sake. Let's go to the S&P 500. You know, across the markets, man. That's really the stream here, dude. Dude, it's freaking crypto.
Face super chatted $50. Hey buddy, how's it going?
Please clap.
It's good, man. It's going very well. I mean, like, right? Bottoming structures on Beanie Baby S coins. Optimum upside potential, right? Optimum risk management. Like, it takes so long for these things to develop, right? Like, it's not just the downtrend that took 6 months. It's then like another 6 weeks of the lowest low, all of a sudden a higher low, positive price action correlation to a key level from history. I mean, my God, dude, it's like a lot of these altcoin comets, the proverbial comet, right? It makes its way around the solar system. It's really cool to see, like, hey, we can see the comet with our naked eye. It means it could be actionable for us right now. But at some point, the comet will be gone again. The price of the asset will be too far away from the inflection point, so we cannot optimally manage our risk. And then all of a sudden, it's not a really good setup anymore, but it was. So that's pretty cool. I think CryptoFace would agree with that, man. Thanks again for the 50. Type in the chat. Check out CryptoFace on YouTube. Hit the like button on the contribution, you know, of course. Good to see you, man. So it's really good. Like, dude, you think about if the altcoins are doing the same thing they do every new cycle, right? When the new beginnings. It's either Bitcoin neutral or up, because they can't, like, the altcoins can't really play out unless Bitcoin goes sideways or up. So that could be very promising. And I just like that the sellers have not taken back over yet while testing and failing to break a very key inflection point from 2021. So I'm down with this. I like it. And even if they do take control, as long as we get a higher low than 57.5, doesn't matter. It'd be the higher low. And then we'd be probably running back up to 63588 again. I just think maybe we might have absorption of remaining supply going on, which could be really good for altcoins and Bitcoin itself. So S&P had its second highest daily candle close in history today. Look what they did on Friday. What was once resistance flipped kind of to support, and you rallied off of that back test. Up 0.25%, pretty flat. 564 is the level to be monitoring on the S&P. You don't want to fail to break out. That'd be called an up thrust, and then you back test the up thrust as resistance. Then I'd start be getting very concerned, because in 2008, that's the thing that happened. They up thrusted through a key level, and then there's just not enough demand, and then it fell back below, then it back tested as resistance, and only lower highs for the remaining 18 months. So yeah, let's stay above 565 on the S&P, and all will be well. Dow Jones, highest daily candle close in history, exceeding with a candle close for the first time above the major 1.618. That warrants a Jesus chimes and a hype in the chat. It's crazy, man. Like that stat about when an index fund goes down 2% but ends up on the day up 1%, it ends up like completely being the bottom for a while, and that definitely happened with this, where it was down 2% but then rallied and was up 1%, and just every day it's been really good. And now you're just at these like ancient mega Fibonacci extension levels. It's beautiful artwork. Okay, NASDAQ woefully underperforming the S&P and Dow Jones lately, ever since July 1st, the big rotation. But hey, 17,937, that overhead resistance inflection point, they're trying to hold it 3 days in a row now. Unfilled gap at like 17.5, but still could be setting up for XAB, C concluding, C to D wave would be large. I would think like if you're staying above 17.9 long enough, then 18.5 would be on deck, just a gap fill. And from there, I don't know. IWM, the Russell 2000 ETF, down today 0.37%, no big deal. As long as they can put in a higher low than the previous discernible swing low, no big deal, man. We're all good. Really bullish wave structure attempt going on with an X, a deep 786 plus retrace on B, higher low on C, trading above the 200 moving average, trading above inflection points. I think patience, you'll probably see higher prices. Yeah, you're in an uptrend, really. I mean, I think you've been in an uptrend, accumulation more than before. Recaption levels, good wave structures. I mean, everything's just kind of good on this. You're just lolling around for the past few days, but patience, All right, there are your index funds. Take a look at golds, continuing across the markets. All-time highs, chat. More Jesus chimes. Streaking, man. 3-day win streak on golds. Highest daily candle close 3 days in a row. It's wonderful. All we can do now, we're looking at the monthly. We got a target, man. There you go. $2,780-ish. That's it. Cup with Hendelman. Actual, unironic cup with Hendelman on the monthly. Again, this one was the size of an entire galaxy. Well on the way. What is that, like 150 points away? All right, beautiful. And then we can look at silver. Same type of incredible setups, right? We got 6 days, 22 hours, so technically less than 1 week now by 2 hours to close where we're at now or higher. And if we do, it will be the highest monthly candle close on silver since January 1st of 2013. So we're talking 12-year highs pending on silver on the monthly. We're also awaiting in 6 days, 22 hours, a bullish engulfing candle covering the previous candle. Wonderful. It's a continuation candle IMO. 34.52 would be on deck. 37.68, $48, $49. I mean, these are targets on deck, man. What a trend, man. I mean, it all started really, with the M shape type 2 return, but really the recapturing of the 2008 peak on the close, and then the formal bullish back test of that level as support, right? Spring, back test of spring. And at the same time, the 200-month moving average was also regarded as support. It was a dream.
Silver monthly BRO.
I knew
Is that a joint?
I had foreseen this contribution. Thank you. Thanks, dude. Silver monthly, silver monthly. Nice. Okay, commodities, only a few up today. Coffee futures been just doing things, man. Just really, you're wedging, but man, the 252 now, resistance, it's flipping support. I mean, what a trend reversal. We started with the M shape, and then the recapturing level, then confirmation lows, and then breaking supply lines, and you just been going, man. Trend is still good. I mean, right? You're trading currently at the highest levels, in the past few days. Highest level seen since 2011, man. That's coffee futures. I mean, you took out when it went to a great run and then it concluded February 2022. You're trading above that now. You're regarding those peaks as support now. Extremely powerful commodity trend right now on coffee futures. And then you got natural gas, which I don't think I look at the UNG one much, but dude, think about it. Think about this, man. Like this 1450 to 1536 level. Let's go to the weekly, man. We gotta go to the weekly because can't keep it all here. Guess they gave us, okay, it's a butterfly. Okay, so we had a split or something, screwed everything up. Okay, yeah, this is all messed up. Let me go to the other one, because I don't really look at this one anyway. Natural gas one, yeah, that's it. You gotta think about this, man. Like, this is the level where it historically always bottoms. We're talking 1998, 99, double bottom. 01, 02, double bottom. I mean, you didn't double bottom in 2012, but that was where the reversal occurred right here. 2016, reversal. Look at this, 2020. We remember this was the bullish dragon. It was a dream. And now, look at this. Oh my God, man. It's like, let me get rid of these smaller structures. This is just freaking art. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, look, the spring back test has happened. The level of all levels. It's happening. This is like, let's go long on natural gas together, chat. That's what this means. 190. Spring, back test of spring, mother of God. It's time for natural. Once they break 267, see you at 389. So that means if they break this one last level on deck, you have a target, you have a 45% upside on natural gas on the weekly. Hello? Anyone give a crap? Probably not, but geez, this is fan-freaking-tastic. That's what you're looking for, man. This is what I'm talking about. We can identify spring back tests on cryptos, and it's like it may not register, but like let me go to a traditional market, a commodity market, and show you the exact same things we're looking for on any market. I gotta ping everyone on this in the. Unfreaking real. Kind of hard to believe, isn't it? How perfect this means. Like, think about it. If we look at setups as comets going around the solar system, the natural gas comet it's been here, right? It's been in eyes sight for a good 5 weeks now, 4 weeks, let's just say a month. But soon, once this 267 level breaks, the comet will be further and further away from Earth. And then it'll just be out of sight. And then you'll have missed it. You'll have missed that golden opportunity that only comes around once every... And it was 2002, then 2009, then 2012, then 2016, 2020, now 2024. Every 4, 5, 8 years, the natural gas comet presents us with such brilliant opportunities for upside. It's here. Okay. Well, it's orange juice futures. It was down today, right? Yep. Old OJ. Crazy, man. I mean, like, when's it gonna end, dude? Probably bearish. Dude, the bearish divergence is there on the weekly. When will this is the real Bitcoin. Truly. This is what you wish Bitcoin was orange juice. But I'll tell you this, once this crashes, it'll be over for a very, very, very long time. This will eventually have the same outcome as cocoa futures. Yep. Parabolic uptrend concluded with a dark cloud cover on the daily and the weekly at the same effing time. Brilliant. And now you just, right, amongst the lowest closes on the weekly seen since February. And there's a lot of downside, man. A lot more downside on cocoa futures. Dead cat bounce occurred, concluded, lower lows. Yeah. Orange juice will eventually do that. We just don't know when, man. So, how about U.S. oil? Had a good day, kinda. Still pretty garbage down here. I mean, I don't like U.S. oil below $72.56, $75, $78. Garbage, man. Look at the 200-week moving average. Resistance, like trading below it. That's not really. You look positive price action correlation since March 2023, and now all of a sudden we're below it, back testing as resistance, testing the inflection points as resistance. It's bad, not good. Lower highs, kind of lower low now than the previous low. I just don't. Whatever happens to it, cool. But aren't we looking for buying campaigns from the composite operator, spring back test, natural gas looking S's? S's. I didn't say the other. Whatever. Okay. Anyway, so remember the tweezer top there. Like such a lack of demand from buyers, they could not test that 200 something moving average on the daily again. Sign of weakness. Yeah. Gross. Get wrecked, oil. Okay. Let me knock out that one request from GDog, and then we can get into the Mag 7. So if you're enjoying the live stream, the coverage of these markets, hit that like button, that bell, that sub. Thank you so much for being here. GDog wanted JWN on the weekly. Nordstrom, that's right. Retail. Yes, yes. I can't even remember the last time I was here, dude. I really can't. But look what happened. Falling wedge breakout. Yeah, it kind of failed. Went down. I mean, perfect Jesus back test of 1296. Is 1296 a joke? Oh, mother of God, no. Look, it was an all-time high at one point in 1991. Resistance then in 96. Resistance in 2002. Kind of like where the big reversal occurred in 2009 after the global financial crisis, the collapse. Look, 2020, it was the bottom before the huge run. But now we have a completed, matured M shape. Now you have... you're below the 200-week moving average, kind of gross there, kind of weird, but maybe they're absorbing supply at this level, it's very possible. It's right there, that's 2347. Maybe once they break that, could be boom. I mean, maybe hidden bullish divergence on the weekly too, like a low and a higher low. Yeah, but dude, it's been there, for a long time, dude. Great M shape, type 2 return like the Jesus, man. Okay, type 2 return. So it's like, where's the type? What are you talking about? Type 1, type 2. Look, it happened. Here's your type 1. And then later, the type 2, slightly lower low. You have it. It's a dream, man. It's a dream, a bottoming structure, cycle, trend reversal. And look, within, this is what's so incredible about it, right? So where is this all happening? Not just at key inflection points from history, but the Jesus zone, we're now calling it, trademarking the 88% retrace. So you're trying to tell me at an 88% retrace from 2008's low, you're completing the most bullish reversal structure known to man? Yes. This is Jesus within Jesus within Jesus on Nordstrom, which is kind of crazy because it's a department store, dude. But who cares? The technicals are freaking nuts. So G-Dog, once again, man, of course, the Hype King. Yep, always good requests. Old data, he says. I'm confused. I don't know what you mean. But either way, if it's old data, it doesn't matter. This was extremely educational. Chat, this is what dreams are made of for a position trader, swing trader. You will find out in the coming year to 18 months because this is the weekly. Each candle represents 7 days, 5 days, whatever. So it takes a lot of time after this stuff develops, but it's just so similar to what we see. Something like IP,
all right,
for
mate.
instance.
Can we check out Yellow Cake, YCA, please?
Stuff, man.
Got a newfound interest in uranium, radioactive, shears.
Y'all got yellow cake, oil. Who got oil? Yeah, we'll look at yellow cake. Don't drop that S. Don't drop that S. Okay, so like, for instance, what Nordstrom's doing on the weekly is exactly what was identified on international paper, right? Completed M shape 886 magic level, right? M shape within M shape 2, a 113 shark, okay. But it's all about that lined up with key levels from history, right? Incredible price action. So you know how real it is. And this is the outcome in the end. Accumulation structures, a buying campaign by the composite operator that manifested into a major markup. And just days ago, we saw the highest price since April of 2022. So Nordstrom could be, it could take, again, a year to 18 months, but this is eventually probably what it'll end up looking like. Whew. We've been going hard, man. It's been live for 58 minutes, and that means it is your local on the 8s. 2 minutes until the daily candle close across the entire crypto market. It looks like Bitcoin's going to be closing the 4-hour and the daily below 63,588, unfortunately, but not that unfortunate yet, just because there has been no follow through. The sellers have not taken over yet. Not yet. The buyers are still keeping the price propped up just at the level. So that means like no major rejection is evident yet. So that's always really good. So logo on the 8s, we go back to Bitcoin. And we just hang out for about 40 seconds until this close occurs. Hope you all are having a great Monday. I hope you are a little bit better than you were from yesterday. "15 seconds till the daily candle close," chat. Indecision candle, failure to break 63,588, failure to break the 200-day simple moving average, but intraday was the highest price we had seen since August 25th. So not bad, but again, I am optimistic since the sellers have just not really been able to do anything yet. Thank you, Mr. Dank Pepe. You're right. Nice bell. The closing bell for crypto, if you will. But now the bell, we need another bell, Mr. Dank Pepe, because we have a new open, right? 24/7, man. And then Ethereum on the new day, highest daily candle close confirmed since August 26th. Very nice. Outperformed Bitcoin. You got some upside potential still. $29,000 to $3,000. Thank you. Very appropriate, Mr. Dank Pepe. We got a close, we got an open. Yep. You got an M shape. Yeah, divergence. We just don't know what it's going to turn into, right? Yeah, we've had a predictable pattern. Exact same. Well, it was a bat last time, and now it's a shark, but it's happened at the exact same spot, which is just kind of freaking nuts, right? Like, what? They're M-shaping at the same price? Yeah, to the dollar, same price. So let's see what happens with that. Just so far off its all-time highs.
DR Sauce super chatted $49.99. Thanks for reviewing Abe. Mitch just got here tonight.
Dr. Sauce, thank you so much for the $50 super chat. Hit that like button on his contribution. Thanks so much, man. And by the way, one sec, just want to give a shout out to some renewals we had in the Patreon/Citadel. Georgetown Felix, thanks for the 14 months continued support, man. I really appreciate that. Must Be, thank you for the 10 months continued support. And then King Space Cow, thank you for the 7 months continued support in the Patreon/Citadel, where you get trade setups, access to my charts, where I'm constantly updating, access to the education, and the premium Discord chat. So thank y'all. But above all that, number one reason you would join is to just support the guy who chose to never sell out. Support the guy who always decided to not monetize, not subject you to advertisements on YouTube, not push affiliate marketing links down your throat, which so many people do in this space. Like when they people with webcams and microphones, they do it. It's just my trades and y'all. That's it. And it's 7 years of doing that now. I'm getting on there, getting close to 7 years. Okay, so Ethereum, Bitcoin, BNB, fantastic close there. Highest daily candle close confirmed since. And they freaking did it. Since June 16th, Larry. Gotta be really impressed here with this price action. The only one of the previous, or let's just say BNB is the only one of the top 5 cryptos that have now formally made, with a candle close, a higher high than previous discernible swing highs on the daily. Bitcoin has not yet done it. Bitcoin would need to recapture 65K just about. Ethereum would have to, Ethereum would have to break, I don't know, I guess above 2850, 2826, whatever, the C point of the M shape. Solana would have to break above, in my opinion, you'd have to break above 163. XRP would have to break above, legit 63.8 cents. So BNB in a world of its own right now with price action, the strongest of all of them because of the event that occurred today. Hype in the chat, man. So gotta just still remain a little cautious, just because, man, we need Bitcoin to be higher, right? Remember where we're at. Just, you gotta not have expectations ever, but really temper your thought process here, because from this high from August to the lowest low, 88% retrace levels. So that's value perceived area for short sellers. I'm sure there would be massive liquidations for shorts above 64.9. Lots. So there is supply here. But hopefully what we are witnessing on Bitcoin is the absorption of remaining supply. And once that supply is completely absorbed by these buyers, and Michael frickin' Saylor going nuts, 69K, that would be amazing. All right, so just did your local on the 8s, I guess. I don't know if we had... don't think we had any more requests. I mean, Hexon Pulse Chain, congratulations, dude, but just, again, I mean, dude, I'm just doing it because what a joke. Congrats on, yeah, who cares? Who cares? Yeah, whatever. Great, dude. Don't care. That's it. He requested this, so I'm looking at it. Yeah, what a rug pull, man. What a straight up freaking scam rug pull. Because it's like, what altcoin in March did this? Oh, almost none that were heard of. Did any of the top 100 do this? Nah. Only Hex. Still trading below that base from 2023. Okay, have fun with your Hex, dude. Richard Schuler. That was it. That's all I'm doing. Make sure the 600 people here, but it's just that time of the day. Well, I don't know, man. Look at the mag. We got to look at Baba, dude. We have to. We got to look at Tesla too, dude. These are just freaking Jesuses. I mean, these are just like blessed by Jesus, whatever you want to say. Highest daily candle close on Baba confirmed today since September 2023.
Quiener tip $25. Archer Aviation ACHR, please.
ACHR. Oh yeah, Yellow Cake. You're right, dude. All right, after Baba. Just want to see this real quick. That's just a major technical development today. So we're talking over 50, barely, but 52-week highs on Baba. Hype in the freaking chat. Hype in the chat! Remember, this was identified long ago in July as the dream. Like, if the world doesn't end, incredible value play, one of the best. I mean, this is the most impeccable structural developments you could ever dream of. $75 around there was the entry that trade set up. That was when I tweeted about it. I did everything I could to warn the masses, and since then he got Baba up about 18%, 55 days. Not like S-Coin stuff, but dude, it's just, this is a huge structure, and it's just the beginning. I mean, we're talking 110, 120, 160 plus in the coming months, years. So whatever. Yellow Cake. Yellow freaking cake. Where is it, man? Why is it not popping up? Oh, there it is. YCA. Not YMCA, just YCA. Yeah, I don't know, man. Nah. I mean, they're clearly defending a level. That's there, no doubt about that, man. I would say you got like that, right? Clearly have a line in the sand here, so that's good for risk management purposes. It's pretty cool that you have a confirmation low at that level, right? They tried once, and then they tried twice, and you had bullish divergence occurring on the type 2 return. It's a little late. I wish you'd have requested this last week or week and a half ago, because I'd have been here doing the same thing I'm doing now, just at a little bit lower prices, a little bit closer to the level of inflection where you can optimally manage your risk. So you got clearly an edge. You got a level here. The closer you are to 45 to 500, the easier it is to manage risk. And that means you have the maximum upside potential. But you put in a lower high, you put in lower lows. The issue is you have this incomplete M shape. You know, they like to resolve with deep 886s a lot of times, but hey man, until they break 45, I guess you're good. But you can't say really the trend's on your side. You're not in some sort of uptrend. They've just confirmed a bottom here at a level where there could definitely be demand. It would be interesting to see the performance of this little double bottom here. Like how high will it go? It'll probably not perform well. Okay, it's probably not going to. Like just even from previous high to low. I mean, you think about it, it's hitting a 382, right around a 382. So you're already in the common retrace zone. This thing could get up to like 624, a 618, hit that 200, and make the lowest high of the newly established trend that you're in now, the lower high, lower low, and just be the lowest high and then roll over again. So It's okay, you know. You could construct a trading plan if you're close to 45,500, but now you're at 585, you know. So that's where I stand on that. Below 45, you then have a compelling argument to not own the asset at all. The trend's not really great anyway, so. ACHR. Oof. Dang, man. We've been here. We got memory of this place, and it's just sitting there. You got divergence on the MACD, not the RSI, not oversold, just chilling in the bearish control zone at 33. I mean, like, my issue with this is the fact that I can see an incomplete M shape, and where you're at right now, it's not the pattern completion zone. Okay, so you think about it like it's just a big old bat pattern, and we wait for the 886 for that. So that's lower. That's like we gotta see like 250 for the completion of this M shape. That means like on this one, if you want to see an 886, the deepest value perceived area with Fibonacci, 17% downside potential. So you're just sitting here, and once or if this 303 breaks, it's a 271. So even still, if you break this level, then you just go down another 11%. So like you're not quite there yet, even though I get it. You are certainly testing an inflection point, but 271 might be better, but what might be best is a 250 test, and then the recapturing these levels, and then all of a sudden accumulation occurs after the recapturing, right? So you do something like this, you come down, and then you rally, and all of a sudden something like this starts developing. Then we're in business. Then it's like, let there be no doubt, right? Because you get the violation of a key level, but then the buyers recapture it and they reconfirm its validity. You get a momentum shifting structure. Then all of a sudden it starts becoming very clear what's happening. Right now, there is no buying campaign going on. There is no more than before. You're just sitting at a support, and you close technically, I mean, lowest daily close probably since like May. And if you go any lower, you're going for the lowest daily close since May 2023. You're talking like, what, 16, 18 month lows. So I just think you want more here. I don't think it's good enough yet. But hey, like, you can do your thing, man. I'm just telling you, I'd like to see lower prices before I would, and then I'd like to see more favorable price action correlation to key levels before I was just like, oh yeah, I like Archer Aviation, man. Cameron, what's up, dude? Hasn't yet. I'm not sure how long these things take to, you know, hit. Thingy Corner. Yeah, so Bitcoin on the new day, clearly just below the levels, meaning max downside potential. If they really, the sellers take over, if the buyers relent, yeah, max downside potential, right? Always going to be the case when you're up against resistance, or when you're up against support, max upside potential. So, just want to see, I mean, we want to see this level broken and then 64.9 tested. We really want to see that. Have an alert set up on this, you know, if we're hearing the beep, my God, you're breaking a key level. So win higher high, chat, on Bitcoin. You still haven't made a higher high. You haven't made a true, formal, discernible higher high than the previous major high in 6 months, dude. So you're so close, but so far away, because it's an 88% retrace from the previous high to low. 200 and historical level. Like, just so undeniably real. My God, man. Gotta break it. No, I mean, Miami is completely safe, dude. Miami's like not getting touched. It's like some sort of force field on Miami this year. Like, nah, not even gonna. We're good, dude. I know we got another month or so, month and a half in hurricane season, but dang, dude, it's been amazing for South Florida, or at least the southeastern side. Yeah, it is Cactus. 200 moving average. It's, you know, the Saul Goodman meme I made. It's always, Jesus, it's always the 200-day simple moving average. We gotta look at Tesla, bro. What am I doing? Sorry, we just had too much going on, you know? Tesla. Oh, Jesus chimes.
Hey Mitch, I'd be interested in hearing about what you might see, or not, in the big time /USDT perpetual pair on MEXC for short-term time frames. Thanks.
Last place I'd ever be putting my money, TM, would be big time. It's a scam, loser devs, bunch of kids, joke. Nah, I would own storage or other ones that we've looked at on stream today. We're not the ones I posted in Patreon, charts only or trade setups. Like, I'm not looking to buy a loser big time scam, you know. But hey, you know, whatever, do your thing. Buy the scam if you want. The video game, decentralized crypto scam. Go ahead, but we'll look at it, of course, man. Thank you. But look at this, dude. Tesla, highest daily candle close confirmed since July 22nd. Filled the gap like the Jesus, man, and just closed so powerful at $250. On deck, if they keep it going, $260. They failed this last time. This is the successful, I mean, that's the trade setup of the year right here. Unreal. It's just like, it was perfect, dude. It was a dream of all dreams, but it was just the conclusion of a chapter in the new book, the Tesla Bull Trend book. They came back to the entry of that trade setup. This was the third target, the exit of the trade. Too, it was just unreal. It's like the composite operators in the Patreon. It was that perfect. I mean, again, I'll show you. It's like, it's just, this happened. I mean, this was my idea in just the construction of a trading plan, correlation to a key level, right? It's like, that's all it is. Okay, right? No freaking way. No freaking way. It's this perfect. But it was that perfect. Came back to the entry, never even hit a stop loss. Could have just re-entered and run it again, but this was the real level, the 208.
Bitcoin is trading
level.
like a turd
Just
versus SPY and
ridiculous.
gold. It's hard to justify holding. If it didn't move so hard when it actually moves, I wouldn't hold it.
Yeah, for now, Greg. Passing underperformance.
Cattle futures,
It's
please.
Blaze, man. Yeah, dude. Of course. Of course, cattle futures, dude. Come on. What about feeder? We'll look at feeder futures too as a bonus.
Mitch, can we check out my thanks?
Patients, notice the trend here of the people that are contributing for requests, and just look at this beautiful white font here. It's crazy. It's beautiful. Okay, Tesla 260, but then I'm thinking the Tesla book, right? Think about, okay, this is the way I try to explain it. You have a trade set up. You're normally trying to trade in some sort of trend or momentum shift or some sort of reason, right? Okay, so that's the chapter. Okay, you don't really, like on this, you didn't really have a true confirmed uptrend yet on Tesla. The trade setup really pretty much reversed the overall trend. Okay, so now you have this new book, the Tesla uptrend book, and within uptrends you have chapters. So you have uptrends, and then within these uptrends you have trade setups, because you'll have impulse phases and then you'll have consolidation phases. Consolidation phases are when we're able to manage our risk appropriately. We're looking for positive price action correlation to key levels, and that's a chapter in the book. And when the chapter concludes, it's very possible that even the chapter or the book can conclude. The whole trend can reverse. But when the chapter concludes, there's also, okay, you get a retrace, and then all of a sudden another higher low, a new consolidation structure develops, and oh wow, we have a new chapter in the bullish book. Yeah, that's the way I look at it. Okay, so wonderful stuff on Tesla, just amazing. Let's look at, we'll look at big time, which we shouldn't, but again, I appreciate the contribution. Then we'll look at cattle futures. Yeah. Okay. Got to do it in order, of course, whatever. Okay, big time, man. Down 2.36%. Like, it's awful. It's like I'm looking at this and I'm like, I just don't care. Because there are superior technical setups in crypto to big time. So if there are superior looking setups in crypto and I have finite capital, last place I'm putting my money is an inferior looking asset, technically speaking. Trading below the 200-day simple moving average. What did it do? Oh, man, it kind of like put in a higher low. Okay, a higher high. All right, well then get it back above 13.3 cents. See, the problem is you're so separated. You're so far away from like maybe where there could have been. I don't even know how you could have strategized this for real, because it looked like it was going to zero anyway. Dude, it was like the lowest low, then the two lowest highs ever, and then they finally, it started selling off, and then like it was like rivaling the lowest close ever on the second. And it's just, that's terrible, man. And yes, it had a crazy squeeze, but I don't give a crap. Like, would I rather own big time, or again, let's just go once more to storage coin. It is a no-brainer. You would put your money in storage every day of the freaking week of the year over big time. This is it, dude. This is where, hey man, if I had a fund, I'm gonna own some storage. It's just we're gonna have some money allocated. It's gonna sit in storage until at least 69.75 cents, but maybe even 123 for a more aggressive target. It's the weekly too. Is big time got an argument stronger than storage? Absolutely not. Not even close. One doesn't have a setup. It's just, it went on a little short squeeze. Congratulations, because it's a loser and lost all its value. And so it takes nothing to move the price up. It's probably the scammer devs anyway doing it. But here we are on storage. It's perfect. The storage comet is within eyes reach or eyes sight. We can see the storage comet right now. This is it, man. Again, aka Jaguar, low volume, low float. It's a storage. They store stuff on the blockchain, whatever. Big time's a joke, dude. It's a 2024 scam. This is a completed M shape, a predictable pattern, 70% chance of it playing out. These have if they're identified properly, 70% reliability. Like there's a 70% chance this thing rallies, 30% chance it fails. So you have a tremendous edge, and it's all happening in perfect context. Old historical levels from history, 2017. Big time got listed this year. It's a scam, dude. It's a joke. Lowest low ever. Storage is just down to the levels where magic happens, dude. Positive Momo just beginning to build on the weekly. It's fantastic. Okay, anyway, let's go to steak futures. Some cows, man. Let's get some cows, dude. It was doing some stuff, but woo. Still looking great, man. Unreal. Look what they've done. They've done it. I mean, like, anything above 171 is insane. You know what's crazy about this one? There was so much demand on live cattle futures. Think about the psychology here, right? 886 as we love it. There was so much demand that the sellers were unable to test 172, which is the level. What level would you say, man? Is it a joke? No, it is the 2014 all-time high, the cycle top. There was so much demand. So you know how real it is, right? So there was so much demand. The sellers couldn't even test that level. They couldn't even see an 886 before the rally. That is a sign of strength. So it's running and just saw its highest daily candle close since July 31st. I would think your target, I mean, at this point, going to be 189. I mean, that's the top, right? The bottom and the top. You just range bound, but really positive price action correlation. What? The highest low in the history of live cattle futures. See, this is the type of price action correlation we're looking for on Bitcoin above its 2021 all-time highs, which we're testing now. We can't break it. It's this one and it's 69K. We need to start, we want this. We want, oh yeah, they violated it, but they recaptured, but then they reconfirmed it, and they spring back tested it April 30th. Yeah, you put in the same high, lower high, but then the M shape develops, and then just too much demand, and now it's running again, right back above the 200-day simple moving average. So I'm pretty strong here. The line in the sand, though, you have a compelling argument to not own live cattle futures below 170, 165. That's, you cut your losses. You don't want it there. But hey, if you're above that, 189, 191, if they break it, bye-bye. Reaccumulation, easy target there. High to low, the top to the bottom. Fibonacci extensions, 199, 200, psychological low. Yep, there it is, 191. Oh, the 1618 is 209. Beautiful. I mean, terrible for people that like steak, but technicals are freaking nuts. Oof. Wow. Remember, these highs, these lows, these candles, the psychology of buyers and sellers. It's really cool stuff. Thanks again, Crypto Face. And that was the last formal request of the day. We've been live now 1 hour and 30 minutes. If you're enjoying it, hit the like button, the bell, the sub. Thank you so much for being here, because you could be anywhere. It is not a hype day at all. It is just a normal day if you're in crypto. But remember, bottoming bases getting put in on a plethora of altcoins, S coins. All we need is Bitcoin to go sideways or up for a positive resolution of these bottoming bases getting put in on cryptos. Another example before I get out of here, basic attention token. I mean, like, just think about where the structural development is occurring. A level that is undeniable. Undeniable. This is the level that gets defended unlimited times over the past 7-8 years. So here we are, like the M-shape harmonic framework, it played out. But here we are again. The momentum shifted. There was bullish convergence, really. I don't know, actually bullish divergence, because it's on the candle close, it's a lower low technically than this low. You just had that wick to give you the nice Momo shift, inverse head and shoulders looking slanted neckline, and then you broke out. So the upside, right, if they just do what they've done historically unlimited times, right, then wouldn't you say it's fair to have a target of 29.8 to 30 cents? So that means like 55 to 62% upside from here if they just did the same thing they've done, again, unlimited times. Yeah, just so all we want is just Bitcoin to not collapse, and we got a real shot on some of these alts, man. Dogecoin on mega breakout watch. You can't do it right now, but dude, if they break 11 cents, gone. They break 11 cents, the same type of price action you received in March of 2022, same price action you received in November 2022, same you got in February 2024. You get the same stuff where you could have an easy target of 13 cents, 14 cents, 15 plus cents, man. You're just on breakout watch. You want to have an alert set up above that level. 11.08 cents would be good enough to know that you're breaking the level. Okay. All right, chat. Well, I think it's been a wonderful stream. Y'all make it fun when you're here, when you chat. We had a cameo, we had, oops, wrong chart. We had Crypto Face bless us with his presence. Go sub to his channel if you haven't. CryptoFace.com, man. Maybe, I don't know if he has CryptoFace.com, but whatever. Sub to his channel on YouTube. Fantastic trader and a friend, good friend. So check him out. He is an ally of our universe. So chat, thanks so much for the likes, love, support, contributions, everything in between. Pray to break 63,588, but really pray to break 64.9, and then 69K would be on deck. And then altcoin resolution. So until next time, respect T.A.